Stop following me.
Copper or two?
Well? Adusa was just thinking of you. Did the courier reveal... A coin? How clever. Who would suspect a simple coin thrown into a fountain for good luck? And see this? There's a message on the... No clue. It's in some sort of code. Adusa can't make head or tails of it. This one made a joke, yes? Adusa has her own inquiries to make. You must decipher this code. Seek out my friend, Sahil. He should be able to help. He's usually on the second floor of the Dead Wolf Inn.
Hey there, friend. You're blocking my view of the fire, and the heat too. Mind shifting a bit? Oh, really? She told you I could do that. She's right, of course. I'm really very smart. I just need the right incentive. Simply giving away my brilliance would make me feel foolish, and I don't like that feeling. That ought to cover it. Let's see. It's a simple replacement code. Count back 5 letters and... Your spy's initials are EC. There's a dust sweep in town. Edward Keld. He often acts as a go-between for unsavory types. I'm not sure, but he lives somewhere near the south gate. Check with Vignac, the Unkempt. If anyone knows what goes on around the South Gate, it's that wily beggar.
I can't seem to get ahead here.
They should really make the mugs bigger.
Please, don't walk away. Don't ignore me. I really need your help. This blasted war's been devastating to us. Ah, a trade, of course. Give me some gold and I'll tell you what I know. A pleasure doing business with you. He's a dust sweep. At least that's what he claims to be. I haven't seen him lift a broom or a brush in an elf's age. He has a house across the way which he shares with his wife.
Fine, how do you do? Do you make a habit of barging into a person's house? You're lucky. If I weren't so exhausted... If you're looking for my lazy husband, he's out somewhere, doing who knows what. I work 2 jobs to keep us fed, but they call him the dust sweep. Breaks my heart. He was, but there isn't much call for his services of late. Me, I take care of the miller's children every morning and then clean noble manors all afternoon. I'm wiped out. Well, things might be worse elsewhere. We at least have a house here, such as it is. I don't want to end up living in some raggedy tent worrying about wild animals, or worse, attacking. Shornhelm is my home. That's where I'll stay. If you're looking for money, sure won't find any here. What do you think you're doing? First you enter uninvited, then you start rifling through my cabinets. What is this, some kind of sick joke? He what? No. My husband has some silly ideas, but he's not... He didn't do this out of malice. He just wanted to support us. He hates that I have to work so hard. He's a good man, but keep the code book. Just don't implicate my husband. You have what you need, right? Just keep Edward out of it. You get what you need, and my husband remains a free man. Oh, bless you.
Need something to ride?
Have you discovered the identity of the informer? That's a strange way to put it, but Adusa will not pry. I'm disappointed we can't interrogate the informer, but the threat has been taken care of. Thank you. You have been extremely helpful, Five Claw. We unraveled the threads of this plot with skill and daring, like unrolling a spool of yarn. Oh, yes, yes. This proves Montclair's allies are still plotting and scheming. While you were tracking the spy, Adusa did some tracking of her own. Kill the killer. Adusa would rather do the work herself, but this codebook demands immediate attention. That's Two-Blades. He has been a scourge on Rivenspire for years, but working for Montclair, that is the straw that broke the Ponyquar's back. He is a cold-hearted killer who enjoys what he does. Just last month, Two-Blades ambushed a caravan bringing supplies to an orphanage in Stormhaven, slaughtered the guards, and made off with the goods. This one is a master of stealth and a gatherer of information. Sometimes Adusa strikes, But sometimes...
Welcome to Traders.
No one followed you here, did they? I don't want to move again. I came out here to be alone. Riven's spire is falling to pieces, and I want no part.
We haven't had a real king since Rancer, and he was a little bit crazy. I hope our new ruler isn't quite as warlike as the last one.
Give Adusa the good news. Tell this one that our best news this one has heard all day. Rivenspire will sleep easier without that monster lurking in the shadows. Maybe we should change his name to No Blades, yes? Get it? You make Rivenspire a safer place with every task you complete. You had a taste with Two Blades. Adusa has been studying this code book, gathering information, learning what she can. It seems Montclair's forces are... Do you actually listen to what Adusa says? Yes. Get the list. This one learned that Rasaba the Keen carries the list. Kill Rasaba, or do not 5 To find Rasaba and the list, head due south from the manor. Follow the river and you should see them camped between Silverhoof Vale and Camp Temrith. Rasaba the Keen's as cunning as she is brutal. She fought her way to the top of her organization, climbing a ladder of blood. There's always a group of fierce young warriors. This one is a master of stealth and a gatherer of information. Sometimes Adusa strikes, but sometimes... My friend, your return, it is well timed. For some reason. Oh, yes. Adusa is fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at that list. Of course. Barandis, Adusa, and Quindis. We're at the top of the list. That would certainly explain why they attacked the castle, yes? We are the targets? Well, that only proves we are doing something right. If no one wants to kill you, you are not trying hard enough, this one always says. All? All is a very big number, Five Claw. This one smells more of them. All around, in the shadows. We'll meet them here, in the open. No, too open. Into the castle. Less directions to defend against. Quickly, Five Claw! Ready yourself, Five Claw. Here they come. You'll learn too late that Adusa's claws are sharp indeed. Adusa warned you, but no one ever listens to Adusa. Enough for all of you. How courageous of you. Ill-advised, but courageous. Meet this one outside, my friend. Let's make sure we eliminated all of the assassins. How dare the fools invade Ravenwatch Castle? Did they really think they could prevail against us? Now, we fight back. These villains, they think they can strike at us where we live? They are fools. These assassins. They thought they were hunting us. Now Adusa turns the tables. Arcorian Two-Blades, Rasaba the Keen. They were hired by Montclair's nephew, a diseased worm named Robert. He seeks to turn Montclair's remaining forces into an army, bolstered by hired blades. Thanks to the codebook you found, yes. Robert is hiding inside the old Montclair Manor in Shornhelm's upper city. We'll meet in front of the manor house. Then, meet Adusa at Montclair Manor, Five Claws. It's in Shornhelm's upper city. This one must clean up here first, or Verandis will become very cross. He hates it when we play with our food. A shallow man, lacking any redeemable qualities. This is a power grab, pure and simple. He's trading on his name to try and get a slice of the Rivenspire pie. But if he wants pie, Adusa has a pie for him right here.
I forgot what I'm drinking to.
Montclair's nephew is close. Adusa can smell Robert from... Adusa is very, very ready. Besides, the odds of actually dying... Well, you know how it is with vampires. We're pretty hard to kill. Come. My claws and daggers are ready.
This is taking forever.
Someone will fight like a whirlwind of fury.
You've meddled in my father's business long enough.
Burn it!
Looks like I'll have to kill you myself.
Adusa is so happy she could just purr. The fighting, the blood, the excitement. Adusa hasn't had so much fun in an elf's age. And yes, we ended another threat to Riven. This threat, yes, but don't worry. Another will appear before you know it. You have been a friend to Adusa and to Rivenspire. Stay fragrant, fight. You did well, my friend. Adusa would fight at your side anytime. You'll be the first person Adusa calls. Promise.
At least we've got Montclair's men out of the city.
Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for to Sentinel? All right. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh? As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you are. Just say the word and we'll push off. Well, the captain's convinced we still haven't shaken that string of bad luck that started back in Stormhaven. That's a load of dung, though. We got a new crew and a new ship, the Dawn Posset. What more does he want? Beats the oblivion out of me. I don't know. He came into a pretty good-sized pile of coin not long after we saw you in Wayrest. Bought all kinds of cargo with it. Legitimate cargo. Things he's hoping to sell at other ports. We haven't sold anything yet, though. Then let's get the Oblivion out of here. Come on, Captain. All right, you lubbers. Time to cast off. we're here all right, but I'm not sure I'm going to be getting off the boat. In fact, I say we just put right back out to sea. Oh, you bet your arse there is. Queen Morea's messenger said she had heard rumors. I guess they were true. Or something. Go talk to Captain Mark. He actually walked...
Zombies. Hordes of the damned. Of all the ports in Tamriel. Why this one? I sailed all the way across the Iliac Bay, and I need a glass of grog. I've shared a drink with some unsavory characters, but I draw the line at zombies. You can't smell their soggy, rotting flesh? Just walk down the causeway there. You'll see them. Damned army of them. Question is, why aren't the Sentinel guards doing anything? Nah, I've seen a few of the bootless louts skulking around. Behind crates and such. Someone needs to go grab one of the guards and ask... There you go. Give the guards a kick and tell them to get to work. I've got cargo to unload. If the guards can't help us, look for the dockmaster. Maybe he's got half a brain. Unless the zombies have eaten it, of course. As if this day hadn't gone to oblivion already. You feel the need to remind me of all my debt? Yes, I still owe Sarashi. The Dawn Posset is a quality ship. It'll take time to pay her off. How do you think I make a living? I buy there, sell here. It's what I do. All legitimate, of course. Picked up a load of timber in Wayrest. I'll sell for a pile of coin here. Better.
I have the ship's security well in hand. You'd do best to deal with the dead on these docks.
Waka's breath. Too many. I can't take it. You might want to get back on your boat, seafarer. The dead are crawling from the sea and they have overtaken the docks. There is nothing to be done. Zombies? Oh, such a crude term. These Ranetu are the remains of sailors who shipwrecked off the coast. We respect our dead here in the Alakir. No, you are an outsider. These are not your ancestors. And as such, there is no dishonor in striking them down. I do not know. And I fear we have only made the situation worse. We thought we could contain them. We built barricades and tried to herd them away, but it was to no avail. My fellow guards will not strike the Ranatu either. Jessamine, Pirjin, and Emidal. I fear for their lives. Please find them and send them away.
More was mercy. What have I done? I was just trying to defend myself, and now This Ranetu caught me. He was trying to bite me, to eat me. I tried to fend him off, but he jerked, and his head ran against my blade. But what about stopping this Ranetu from getting into the city? What about the other guards? I cannot...
Great Ruptka, if this be not your will, send me a sign. Blood and honor. I have always had faith, but never have I... You are here to fight the Ranetu? Praise Ruptka. I was prepared to dishonor myself, but he sent you.
Please, no! Go away! They're going to find... No, none of us are. The Ranetu are going to kill us all. It is not fair. I am too young to...
Finally, someone who's not afraid to do the dirty work. Someone to clean up my docks. I watched you from the window until I heard those necromancers downstairs. Damn. The poor bastard. I told them. I told the guards that they were going to have to fight back. It is one thing to be superstitious, but when the Ranetu are... No, we're not all so hung up on our beliefs. Can't ignore the tradition, though. Not unless we want fruit thrown at us, or worse. Regardless, right now, I'm just glad Taba's winds guided you here. Someone to get the Ranetu off the damn docks. I do. I overheard the necromancers. Their leader is calling the dead from the sea with some kind of dark ritual. If you can disrupt the ritual, the dead should... well, they should drop dead. That I do not know. I heard them mention the warehouse at the west end of the docks. Maybe the ritual...
You will die, and then rise again to serve me!
The raw Netu have returned to the sea. The docks will soon smell of dead fish again, instead of dead people. And you, right off the boat, and you— I am too. It has been many years since the plague of necromancy visited our shores. Though I am relieved the docks are clear, the events of this day are extremely disturbing. I wonder if you know how completely we are in your debt. Alakir warriors fear no evil, but they will not fight the undead. It may be a superstition, but it has been tradition for centuries. I could not have convinced my guards to break it today. I'm afraid not. There was just no easy solution. Perhaps to call everyone inside the castle and lock the doors? King Faharajad would not have liked that. Of course, the king will be extremely disturbed to hear what has befallen her regardless. I did not want to send word to the king until I was certain necromancy was involved. Now, though, he should be informed right away. I must stay here and oversee the cleanup. You are the— Thank you, Seafarer. It is better if I remain here to supervise as best I can, but I know the king would want to be informed of what has befallen us as soon as possible. The dead are sacred. It is what the people of Alakir have always believed and always will. Just as we respect our elders, so do we respect our ancestors. It would be dishonorable to strike them, and might even cause one to be cursed. Most people here deem them to be sacred law, not superstition. Even King Faharajad must respect our customs. If he were to ask his people to disrespect their ancestors, his rule— These dark arts are not practiced by our people. But yes, we have experienced the plague of necromancy in the past. Fighting these plagues has always required great sacrifice. Those who have fought the dead have been dishonored, cast out. Most people here deem them to be sacred law, not superstition.